Good evening, one and all. How are we? Can you see me? It's Wednesday. It's time for night time with Nelly. It's 9 o'clock. Where are you watching me from? Where are we all? Oh, God. I'm getting messages because I forgot to put my phone on. Do not disturb. Are you watching me? Can you see me? Oh, where are you all? Where are you all? What is fucking happening? Hello, good evening and welcome to this week's Nighttime with Nelly. We've had a little bit of an accident with the tripod and the lighting, so I've had to go and fish out some old filming material. So I'm a bit sweaty, I'm a bit hot when people are going to go, oh my God, Nell, have you got the J-Lo glow? I'd be like, no, I've been running around like a fucking idiot trying to find shit to film with and got myself in a bit of a perspiring state. Well, good evening, everybody. Where are you watching me from? Give me a like, give me a love, give me a share. I have got my wet look lockdown hair going on because I've been out in the rain and this is how it dried really, so we'll have to fucking lump it, won't we? So there we go. And it is absolutely Joanne Entwistle. But if you ask that little bastard, Alexa, she'll not tell you. Oh no, if you ask her what's happening, oh no, fuck off Alexa. She'll not tell you. So good evening, one and all, and welcome to Nighttime with Nelly. We're Aunty Nelly. Didn't come on last Wednesday because it was a really traumatic day. We had to get ambulance. Didn't come on the Wednesday before. I'm fucking sweating like a bastard because I'm in hospital having my procedure. So yeah, thought I'd come on tonight. But yeah, I thought I'd like do a bit of makeup. Do a bit of makeup. Who else when they do their eye makeup? That eyeliner there, did they get up there? Just me. Just me. So it's Nighttime with Nelly. I've pulled everything through. We're fucking open for the best because we're having problems on on Facebook pages. So I'm hoping that you can see me, you can hear me, you're going to like me, you're going to share me, you're going to send me a love. And if anybody is watching who's going to send me any stars, then yeah, thank you very, very much. The more stars that I get, obviously, do obviously assist me in creating videos for you. And yeah, it is absolutely blowing a fucking blizzard outside. That is not the white stuff that your Aunty Nelly wants to be covered in. That is not the white stuff that your Aunty Nelly in lockdown is missing being covered in. Okay, so what is Nighttime with Nelly? It's for over 18s only. Okay. It is talk of a sexual nature and strong language throughout. So if that's not your bag, off your fuck now. What else? Any advice I give this evening, it's purely for entertainment purposes. So I'll say it again. If your fanny stinks of Fleetwood Docs, get yourself off to doctors. If the end of your knob is a luminous green, get yourself off to the doctors. And can I just say, Chief Flower Pot has just joined. Good evening, Terry Peavor. I've seen you. Hi, Kathy Live. Hello. My gorgeous daughter's just joined. Stephen Sullivan. How are you? Hello, Marshall Lukes. I'm on whiskey. Yeah, I'm on whiskey. But if you do live in the Rosendale area, Haslingden, where I live, and you ask Alexa what the weather's like outside, she's a lying little cunt. And the strong language has started. And if you are sending me stars, God bless you and thank you. So without further ado, shall we start a few Dear Aunty Nellies and see who's having a few sexual relationship problems? Shall we start? Let's get started. I'm very, very, very sweaty. Very fucking sweaty. I'm going to get loads of messages to my inbox saying, what you wearing tonight, Aunty Nelly? Because I've been on my Snapchat and I've been on my OnlyFans and I've been on my Instagram. I'm lying, I haven't got fucking OnlyFans, but I think it's hilarious. They're going to say, what bra are you wearing? I'm wearing me Hello My bra, Matilda, and I'm wearing a lovely little baby doll. Because you don't have to be in a relationship to dress sexy, to feel sexy. And I thought I'd just like whack it on and hope for the best. So if you do follow me on Snapchat, I've reinstalled it. So I've been doing some sexy videos thinking I have got an OnlyFans page. I think it's highly fucking amusing. Dear Aunty Nelly, I have been with my boyfriend for just over 12 months. Oh, and we are incredibly happy. but I'm not happy in bedroom. Like, enough is enough. Each and every time we have sex, it's not sex. It has to be making love. Oh, he sets the scene with candles, slow romantic music, and it's always the same. He dances slowly with me, then undresses me before carrying me to the bed, and then he makes love to me. But you do know that this is an agony aunt night, and it's like a problem, all right? I know I sound ungrateful, but sometimes it would be so nice for him to just fuck me. Oh, yeah. Fuck me. Would it be nice for someone to just fuck you? Anyway, it's not about me, but I doubt he has it in him. It's been 12 months now and it's just making love. I desperately just want him to fuck me. The more she says fuck, the more I want to fuck. How do I approach this without making me sound like I'm not satisfied in bedroom? Because I am, but I'm just bored. Why don't you, like, try and grab him? Why don't you grab him and fuck him? Why don't you, when he throws a passion, making love to you, why don't you fucking climb on? Do you know what I mean? It's nice that he's making love to you, and all ladies crave a little bit of romantic, sensual love making. But there's not like a right good fuck, is there? There's nothing wrong with making love. I think it's really nice and it's intimate and it shows that he wants to make you feel special and he doesn't want to disrespect you, and he's showing you that he's not just there to use you. I think that's lovely. But yeah, I know what you mean. If it's every time, it's a bit monotonous. Now, I don't know how I'd feel if the person I were fucking with now, making love with now, would want me to slow dance before they undressed me. I mean, what kind of slow dancing are we talking about? Are we talking like a bit of Whitney Houston, like background, like Saving All My Love For You? What are we talking about here? What's going? What do you mean, like he's setting scene? Bless him. He just wants to show you that he absolutely adores you and he wants to make love to you. So it's about communication and spicing it up. And if you don't feel that you can actually have the communication where you can say, listen, love, I love this making love business. I think it's brilliant. But fuck me, will you just grab me when I'm washing up and fucking fuck me from behind? You know, next time you're kissing me, next time you're actually kissing me, you just like fucking stick a few fingers down my knickers and finger fuck me till I come all over your hand. Do you know what I mean? If you can't do that, then it's about you taking charge. So when he's making love to you and he's kissing you and he's caressing you, it's about maybe you kissing him back a little bit more passionately, not as softly, grabbing him in a way that's not as tender. Now, I'm not talking about actually abusing people here, no sort of violence in the bedroom, but just being that little bit more forceful. So he may not think that you're a lady who wants to be fucked. Some people think, oh, she'd be right dirtier at bedroom. It's like Beyonce and Rihanna, isn't it? Beyonce you'd make love to, Rihanna you'd fuck all over. You'd absolutely fucking smash her all round house. So he might think you're Beyonce. So you need to get a little bit of Rihanna thrown in there. Do you know what I mean? And mix it up a bit. So I think I would take that little bit of charge the next time that you're making love. That's what I'd do. Yeah, I mean, you know, don't like throw a pillow over his face and fucking ride him into next door, but I would certainly make sure that you're a little bit more forceful with your tickling, your caressing, your kissing, the way you're touching him, you know, and showing him that you've got that aggressive passion. So go from Beyonce to Rihanna and get a nice mix. Am I right? I think I'm right. Oh, yes. Dear Aunty Nelly, I've never had sex on a first date. Well, nobody likes a fucking show-off flower. But I always say, I'm on whiskey, I've told you, I haven't done anything can happen when I'm on whiskey. I always say, me, if I go out on a date with someone and I really, really fucking fancy him, like well fancy him, fanny's fluttering away, then I'll fuck him. Because I don't know if I'm going to get to see him again. But if I'm not so sure, then I won't. Do not listen to me. My advice is purely for entertainment purposes. Okay, so I've never had sex on a first date. My rule is at least 8 dates. Fucking hell, I'd have fucking healed up by then. Plus, daily texts and a good few nice meals out before I'll sleep with someone. What? This way I know they prove they're genuine. However, the last couple of men have explained this on a dating site who have laughed at me. One accused me of wasting his time and the other called me a gold digger. I'm 30-something and believe that I have standards. What do you think? I mean, just because you don't sleep with someone on the first night, that's fine. But just because you might sleep with them on third date or you might pay for your own meal, don't mean to say you ain't got standards. I mean, I'm not fucking asked me if I go out for my tea, I'll pay for my own, I'll pay for his if I want. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to offer. And if he offers, that's fine as well. But why does there have to be 8 dates? Why do they have to text you morning and night? Why do they have to then pay your tea out to say, I really like you? What else? You know, there's other things that people can do in a relationship that prove they like you. But if you think that's the gate to open your legs, then you're fucking delusional. I'm not going to call you a gold digger, but I always say, whenever you go out for your tea with a fella, or even a business meeting, never order on the menu something that you can't afford to pay for yourself. And then if they offer to pay for it, that's lovely. And you say, thank you, gratitude. But if nobody actually says they're going to pay for it, at least you can afford to pay your fucking own. So I don't think they should be doing this texting business and fucking 8 dates and fucking a few meals. It's like paying you. You might as well get yourself a job as a fucking escort and make proper money out of it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you're delusional. I just think you've got these really crazy tick boxes, and in today's world it's not going to get you very far because fellas will get fed up, girls will get fed up. I'm not going to text you morning and night, and I'm certainly not going to fucking go out with you 8 times before you decide whether you want to slip your fucking dick up me. Fuck that shit. I ain't got time. My Tinder's going off left, right and fucking middle, love. So drop your standards a little bit as to what you're expecting from them. And I always say, no expectations, then you don't get upset, do you? Do you know what I mean? But I won't go straight in with, I'll fuck you if you've took me out 8 times, you've paid for me tea, and you text me every day. I'd be like, fuck off, that's a bit high maintenance. Right, okay. Dear Aunty Nelly, my wife had a really, because I'm having a lot of problems with my Facebook, but it is being looked into, I can't really see comments, and I can't really see if you're actually watching me, so I could actually just be talking to camera, me fucking self. And that wouldn't be a first, would it? It's probably not going to be fucking last either. Dear Aunty Nelly, dear me, hello. My wife had a really difficult pregnancy with our second child. She ended up having an emergency C-section. Oh, little baby boy through sunroof, isn't that lovely? She was so scared and convinced that she was going to die. Oh, fuck a duck. No, it's changed. It's certainly gone from being the lovely thing to not so lovely. Ever since she's completely gone off sex, I'm not fucking surprised if she thought she was going to be dying. That's a bit fucking traumatic, isn't it? Our baby will be 2 in June and she's shown absolutely no interest in sex again. I have tried many times and she point blank says no. She often goes and sleeps in spare room. What should I do? How long should I wait before trying again? Well, I wouldn't really try again. I wouldn't like be trying to push the sex thing. I'd be trying to communicate with your wife. Maybe she had such a traumatic experience that she's got a bit of post-traumatic stress disorder. Maybe she needs to see a counsellor. Maybe she needs to see a doctor. Maybe she needs to discuss exactly what her fears were when she thought she was going to die. I don't know what kind of traumatic birth she had, but it can leave ladies in a state of real trauma. So I think she needs to work through them problems a little bit of what happened and the fact that she thought she was going to lose her life. And maybe because she's got all these things going on, she's not feeling right fucking sexy. Do you know what I mean? Her vagina's not probably right damp, ready to embrace you. So I won't wait and I won't keep pushing it. And I won't think the time's now. I'd tell her how much you love her, how much you adore her for giving you a beautiful baby, and how much you're sorry that she thought she was going to nearly die. And to talk these things through and to see if we can get any outside assistance, because at the end of the day, it's not about you getting your end away, because go to the bathroom with a box of Kleenex, all the tissues are available on the market, and have a wank. But look after this woman, because she hopefully is going to be in your life for the rest of your life. So let's look after her now and see what it is exactly that she's got this fear of. What's this fear? What's stopping her libido? What's stopping her at the minute from feeling like she can have this kind of open sexual relationship with you? everything else is going on. And I often say that when our libido drops or we don't want to have sex, we're not feeling sexy, what is that problem? We know half of what a problem is, so how can we solve it? So it's about going to the kitchen table, #kitchen table, talking to her and telling her how much you love her and you appreciate her and you respect her and what can you do to help her, and tell her that you're not doing this because you want to fucking ejaculate inside her, because she might be terrified that if you do, she's going to get pregnant again and then she's going to have another fucking traumatic birth. There's 100 million reasons. But if you do, did it go off then? Did it? If you do not speak to her, it's because I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb before I went live, so yeah, anyway, if you do not speak to her, we're never going to know, are we? So, am I back? I'm alive because I got a phone call and had to knock it off. Am I back and I'm alive? Can somebody just tell me, because I can see fuck all. Am I? Am I back? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I here? Hello? No idea. No idea. So I might as well just carry on just in case. Right, difficult, right. Dear Aunty Nelly, can somebody tell me if you're here? Are you here? Are you here? Is anybody fucking watching me? Is anybody watching me at all? Anybody? Anybody? Is anybody watching me? If you are watching me, let me know. Say, yes, I'm watching, Aunty Nelly. I am watching. Because there's no point me fucking carrying on if no fuckers watching, is there, really? And I'm sat here on my fucking Jack Jones. I didn't put my phone in fucking Do Not Disturb mode, and therefore I don't know if anyone's fucking watching me. You're alive, says Terry Peaboy. Chief, thank you. I can always rely on you. Let's go. Dear Aunty Nelly, why doesn't my girlfriend like to suck my completely normal dick? Are you being serious? Is that it? Is that it? I don't know. Why does she not want to suck your completely normal dick? Have you asked her? Have you said, you know, I really enjoy oral sex? Is that something you think that you may be able to accommodate? That's all your message sent. So maybe the rest of the message is not there because you didn't send it, or it's been cut off while it's been retrieved. But why does your girlfriend not like to suck my completely normal dick? Maybe she ain't got a gag reflex. Maybe your dick stinks. Maybe she don't like the way it looks. Maybe she just doesn't like to suck fucking cock. Some people don't. I, on the other hand, love it. I am a massive cocksucker. I absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant. And it's a good way to get your protein, isn't it, without having to go to Boots. Other chemists are available. Right, moving on. So unless you send a proper problem in, I can't answer you. Dear Aunty Nelly, I've been going out with him for 4 months now. With him? Oh. I don't think he's really great, but he is. He's really funny and hot, and he cares for me, and he has an amazing drive, if you know what I mean. All right, yeah. I'm his first girlfriend. Driver's in drive of his car. He's got a brilliant car, or like a sex drive. What do you mean? If you know what I mean, I don't fucking know what you mean, no. I'm his first girlfriend, and he's my second boyfriend, and we've been having sex for 3 months now. Me and my first boyfriend really liked the idea of anal, and so we did it quite regularly, and it was great fun. Oh, anal sex with second boyfriend, with first boyfriend. I've been asking him and hinting to him that we should do anal, but he doesn't seem to want to do it. But it just means that I'd be a lot more sexually satisfied, which is quite important for me. I just don't know what to do. I don't want to compromise great sex for him because there's plenty more fish in the sea. Ha 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 ha. Loads of ha ha ha's. Am I being unreasonable? Right, well, if you really like anal play and you're not quite sure if he wants to shove his cock up your ass, have you thought about anal play during foreplay? You know, that thing that people do. Not people like me in lockdown because I'm single. I do foreplay, but on my own. I nearly had a threesome t'other night, but there were 2 people missing. Anyway, yeah, I'm here all night, by the way. They're my best jokes in lockdown. Right, okay, so have you thought about anal play during foreplay? Have you got a vibrator? Have you got one of them butt plugs, them fucking anal beads? Anything you want to shove up your ass while he's like, you know, giving you oral pleasure or sucking on your tits or kissing you? Have you thought about incorporating then anal play in your foreplay so you're not missing out on what it is that keeps you really sexually satisfied if he's all right? Because you said you like him, but you're not sure. So, do you know what I mean? I don't understand if that's the right answer, but if you're missing out on something shoved up your ass, I mean, I'm not talking about sideboards or fucking living room tables here, but Why don't you, like, get something shoved up your ass during foreplay, or even have something up your ass when he's fucking you? You know, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt there, isn't it? You're sorted. Or is it the fact that you really want a man to fuck your ass, your boyfriend, your partner? Is that it? And you feel that if they don't, then it's not a full sexual relationship? Because if that's the case, then you need to be telling him. And if he says, look, love, that's not for me, then you need to be getting somebody who will, because then you're never going to be sexually satisfied, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I mean, I've never thought about shoving anything up my arse, but I think if I wanted to shove something up my arse and my partner didn't want to shove himself there, I'm not talking about himself as in his head, or, oh, certainly not his fist, then I'd find other things to put there instead. Where there's a will, there's a fucking way. Moving on. I don't know why I drink whiskey, because it's actually quite disgusting, isn't it? It is quite disgusting. But anyway, that's where we are. Dear Aunty Nelly, me and my boyfriend have had sex for our first time. Oh, me and my boyfriend have had sex our first time. We've done it 6 times now. Oh, it's the first time. First time, first love. Oh, what feeling is this? Who remembers that? Coca-Cola at 9. We're at 80s, might have been 80s. The sex just isn't that good though. Here we go. We've gone from up here straight fucking back down with a nosedive. I love him to death and I want to figure out how to make it better early on. I don't know if it's me or both of us. I haven't orgasmed yet and neither has he. Most of the time it doesn't even stay hard, so I have to give him a blowjob or a hand job. And then when it's hard again, we try again, but we have to stop halfway through as it just goes down. Right, blah, blah, blah. A bit of fucking War and Peace here about what she's had for a tea and what hoodie she might wear tomorrow and when she might go to park. I feel like there could be something wrong with my vagina. No, right, can someone please tell me how to make sex better? Right, so you've both had sex for the very first time. You've done it 6 times and you're expecting fucking fireworks. Absolutely not. I think the way forward here in your sex life is to stop having sex. What? Stop having sex. I want you to get with your partner next time and instead of actually concentrating on orgasms and penetration, I want you to sort of start enjoying each other's body. Lie down together in your bed together on the rug in front of fire, wherever you feel comfortable, and start getting to know each other's bodies. No bodies are the same. Neither of you have had a sexual experience before, so it's all new. He could have like fucking stage fright, who knows? But you've got to get to know what you both like together. So do you like caressing? Do you like a little bit of slap and tickle? Do you like it fast? Do you like it slow? What do you like? How do you like things? How do you like it? You don't know because you've only just started. So instead of rushing in with both fucking feet, instead of doing that, fucking whoa, whoa, whoa. And if anybody watches Alan Partridge, that's English for stop a horse. So fucking calm the fuck down and stop having sex, but get to know each other's bodies. Lots of kissing, lots of caressing, lots of touching, lots of foreplay. And believe me, when you get to know each other's bodies and how they work and what you like and what you don't like, mutual masturbation is so important. Get to know how your body responds to, you know, how you like to masturbate. Let them watch them, see what they like, how they like it, etc. And then you can start going for a full sexual relationship. Now, just because you're stopping sex doesn't mean to say that the things I'm advising are not going to be any good. They're fucking fantastic. You can have amazing times doing that leading up to that. So do not worry. Do not worry that there's something wrong 6 times in having sex. Absolutely not, no. I just think you're trying to run before you can actually walk and you need to go back to crawling. Yeah? Okie dokie, moving on. Dear Aunty Nelly, I am really embarrassed, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't enjoy sex. I have only ever had sex twice and it's been a chore. I don't enjoy it and don't pleasure it from it at all. I've never told any of my sexual partners I don't enjoy it. Well, she must have had 2, maybe. So I have sex with them. I'm saying she, could be a he. I don't know. Everyone who writes into the page is always anonymous. Okay, so I don't want to have children, so I don't understand why I have to have sex. Oh God, I find it so hard because I'm such a romantic person. I want the relationship, but without the sex. How do I tell people this without them not being interested? Do I just be honest and open with someone when I first start dating them, or do I give it a while? No, I won't give it a while actually, because I'd be really fucking pissed off if I'd gone out fucking on 8 dates, had to text them twice a day, pay for the fucking tea, and then they tell me that they don't even fucking like sex. Fuck that shit. I think when you get on your dates and you start talking to people and it's like, have you got a goldfish? Have you got a cat? Have you got a dog? What do you do for work? What's your star sign? Have you any brothers and sisters? You know, what kind of relationships have you had in the past? And, you know, what kind of sex drive have you got? It's a question you ask. It's a question you ask. And I think that should be a question when you're looking to have a relationship with somebody that is quite nice and quite normal and okay to ask. It's an open question. So, well, actually, I've not got a high libido, to be honest with you. I am looking for a relationship, but not a sexual relationship. So what are you looking for? A friendship? An actual friendship? Because without a sexual relationship, that's all it is. You may as well live like brother and sister. Is somebody going to be happy to just maybe hold hands and give you a kiss on the cheek? I don't know. You may find somebody like-minded, but it's going to be very rare. But I think you need to be honest and open from the get-go, because it's unfair otherwise. It's absolutely unfair. I think you should tell that person when you feel comfortable. I'm not saying, hi, my name's Lisa and I don't want to have sex. You know what I mean? You will strike up a rapport in a conversation, and you get it in as soon as you can, as soon as it feels comfortable and right for you to say it. Absolutely. But there will be other people out there who may feel like you. So, look into the community a bit more, look into the social media world a little bit more. And I'm sure there's people out there who are like you, who don't really want to have sex, and that's fine. And they don't find sex a thing, and they don't even find people attractive. They just like companions. There may be somebody out there just like you, and I hope there is. I mean, you've put down that you had it twice, you didn't like it. What happened that you didn't like it? Was it bad experiences that made you think that you didn't like it? And you say you don't want to have children. We don't. My mum only had sex twice for me and my brother, and that's it. She's the only person that I know. But other people do have sex, and it's really enjoyable, and it's a fulfilling relationship, and they have a great time, and it's great, and it's a way to show your love for your partner, and you get lots of pleasure from it, and damp patches, there's a lot of ups and downs to it. But there you go. But yeah, there will be people out there, maybe asexual, who feel like you do, that you can strike up a rapport with. And I think I would certainly look at yourself a little bit more and think, why am I feeling like this? What's the bigger picture here? Okay. Dear Aunty Nelly, I have been with my partner now for 4 years and we have a child. Everything started off good. Then about 2 years ago, he started asking me about my past relationships and the sex that I used to have with my exes. He gets off on hearing all the intimate stuff. So when we are making love, he asks me about all the sex I've had with my exes, and that's what makes him come. After, he says he was only fantasising and he doesn't mean it. It started off okay and I went along with it, but now it's just really starting to annoy me. It just puts me off having sex with him. What do I do? Am I OTT about it, or would this make anyone else feel the same? Listen, whether you're being OTT about it, unreasonable about it, uncomfortable about it, or whatever, if it doesn't feel right for you, then it's not right. And that's what I say to anybody. If you're doing anything in the bedroom that doesn't feel right, then you fucking stop. You stop, because we should only ever be doing anything that we feel is right for us and consensual. And if you're having to do something to please somebody else, or fear having to go to bed because they might do that, then that's not a healthy relationship. So you really need to communicate this to your partner, and you need to say, listen, I'm 50% as much to blame for this, because I went along with it in the beginning. I just didn't think it was still going on 2 years down the line, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. And have the conversation about it. Have the conversation. If you're watching this, then there might be people who've gone through that as well. I mean, I've never had anybody in my bed fucking me, whispering in my ear, what did you used to do with your ex? Because the answer would be, well, fucking argue, to be honest with you. Don't fucking bring his fucking name up. And then I'd get out of bed and sit up and say, and I'll tell you what else I used to fucking do as well. But you know what I mean? It's not a sexy thing to think about your past relationships, is it? Because you've put them to bed, you've moved on, you've gone. Your sex in your bedroom between you and your partner, unless you're in an open relationship or, you know, you're having threesomes, foursomes, whatever. You know, it's about you two. So I wouldn't like to think about the man who's drilling me about how much he liked to lick his ex-wife's pussy or something. Not interested, pal. Not interested. So, you know, just, I mean, you don't have to go in with a sledgehammer approach like your Aunty Nelly does, because that's what I do. You can go in a bit softer than me. I'd say the whole population were going softer than me. There's only me that goes in like that. But yeah, certainly it's uncomfortable. It would make me feel uncomfortable if somebody was saying, is that how you sucked your ex's cock while I've got a mouth full of cock? No. You know what I mean? So just tell him how it makes you feel and take it from there. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. My partner, Aunty Nelly, is in a WhatsApp group chat with mates. Over the weekend, I found that they send each other explicit videos of naked women doing supposedly funny things, although I don't find it very funny. It's disgusting. Would this bother you? Listen, I'm in a WhatsApp group with my mate Tickle. Fuck knows what he's doing tonight. But anyway, he'll probably be fucking sending me something. And I cannot open his messages in public or with anybody sat at the side of me. Because I fall for him every fucking time. Just when I think he's getting nice and then he'll send me something. So does it bother me having messages sent to me that are of naked women or porn or things that are not quite politically correct? Absolutely not, because it's something me and my mate share. Me and Tickle share, really. It's not really something I can ever share with anybody else, but he feels he can share that with me, so I'm privileged. Does it bother me? No. If my partner was getting sent things from people that, look at that, I'm going to send that to all lads at rugby club. No, personally, it would not bother me at all. It wouldn't. And if you have got a problem with it, I'm going to ask you this. Why are you bothered about what he's receiving in his WhatsApp group from his mates? Why should that bother you? It's not your phone. It's not your WhatsApp group. None of your fucking business. Off your foot flower. So no, that's your answer. It is not something that I have a problem with. You ask me, that's my answer. So, no, I mean, oh God, I just delete the WhatsApps when they come through. I delete them because I just think, dear God, if I was to get hit by a bus now, I mean, not that I would because I don't go anywhere and it's lockdown, but, and if anybody had to go through my fucking phone, can you imagine if you got arrested and police got hold of my phone and looked at my fucking Tickle's fucking WhatsApp messages? Dear Aunty Nelly, I've been in a relationship for over 12 years now and I have a high sex drive. Okay. I have a low one though. Oh no, he has a high. Oh God. Right, I've been in a relationship for. It's this fucking Jack Daniels, and did it sending me fucking loopy loo? Right, been in a relationship with my partner for 12 years. He has a high sex drive. I have a low sex drive. Right, okay. He's always bugging me for it though, and I just at the end give in to shut him up. Oh, I can't keep doing this though, it's not fair. So I've just suggested to him to have an open relationship. Oh, okay. He seems to think that it would really bother me though, but I've told him it wouldn't. I wouldn't bother at all. I don't know what to do. I can't keep forcing myself to sleep with him. Oh, and he doesn't seem to understand that I feel an open relationship. It's what's going to give us both what we want. Has anyone been in an open relationship? Any of your flower pots? Any advice? Well, I've been in loads of open relationships. I didn't know they were open relationships at the time until I found out he were fucking cheating. If you feel that that really would work for you, crack on. Absolutely crack on and sit down at kitchen table and tell him that you weren't having a laugh, you won't be bothered. It's not that you don't love him. It's not, you're not going to get jealous. You just want to be able to have this wonderful relationship you have with him, and you love him that much and you want him happy. You know he has needs, and it's best if he gets them elsewhere because you can't meet them needs anymore. He may turn around and say That's absolutely fine, that's grand, but I want someone who I'm in a relationship with, who's sexual with me. Then you've got a different conversation. So you're going to open a can of worms no matter what you're going to do here, okay? You are going to open that can of worms. You're going to have that conversation. What has happened? Why do you no longer want to be intimate with your partner? Have you been to your doctors? Is it something that's happened in your personal life? What has actually happened that you've thought, sex, stop? What's happened? Because he's also going to want to have a sort of answer for that, why you no longer want to be with him intimately, what's changed, why does he have to go looking elsewhere? Maybe he doesn't want to look elsewhere, maybe he'll say, let's stop, you know, the conversation. So he's got a high libido, you've got a low libido, you've been married 12 years, you don't want to have sex anymore, so you think he should go and get a girlfriend. That might work for you, Flower, but it might not fucking work for him. So you've got to sit down at that kitchen table and tell him exactly, it's not a joke, I'm not jealous, I no longer want to sleep with you because I feel like when I'm sleeping with you, I'm just doing it as a fucking favour. Well, that's nice, isn't it? That'll bring his eye down, fucking right down. And you shouldn't ever have to sleep with anybody just because you feel sorry for them. So you need to have that conversation. How do you send in messages to your dear Aunty Nelly for Nighttime with Nelly or Sunday service? Please keep writing in to the page. Nighttime with Nelly at the top or Sunday service, whichever one you want it doing. That's been Nighttime with Nelly. Have you had a good time? Because I certainly have. So give me a like, give me a love, give me a share. And hopefully the Facebook page will get fixed at some point this fucking week. And I shall be back with a new review. Or I'll see you on Sunday for Sunday service. So I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I am. And once again, it's over 18s only. Strong language there has been throughout. Talk of a sexual nature, over 18s only. So if you like it, share it and love it. It will only go to people who are over 18. And like I said, put in the comments where you're watching me from. And any advice I've given you this evening, it has been purely for entertainment purposes. So good night, God bless, and I'll see you all very, very soon.